let's talk about link in SwiftUI. Discuss about link in SwiftUI. So what is link? You can now create tabbable link that will launch Safari. You can now create tappable link that will launch Safari. A link is a control in SwiftUI which enables you to navigate to URL by opening Safari and loading desired website. It looks to just like a standard button. In order to properly use of link, you need to define it with a text label and destination of URL. Links can be styled by changing the font and color the text and so modify on this color and customize on this link. So you can now create a tappable link that will launch Safari. We can create a tappable, so command N. We're gonna create on the SwiftUI view link tutorial, which have a view name link tutorial. We're gonna create on this link tutorial. This is a link tutorial. We're gonna create on this link which have initializers title and destination protocol, destination and label. We can use of title. First initializer we can use of, this is a take a link, take a Google, which have name and other URL name. We can assign on this URL, which is type of initialization of string, and we can use of URL. So we can assign on this another image on this URL. Suppose this is images in Swift. This is a Swift image, Swift icon image, and we can create copy on this URL. This is a URL image on this copy. We can assign on this URL, and for snap this is a unwrap on this URL. This is a confirm on this already URL on this accessibility. So you can now create tappable link that will launch Safari. This is tappable link. This is link tutorial. We can assign this link tutorial. We're gonna create on this instance. We can build on this app. So we can tap on this take Google. We can image launch. This is the image. We can assign on this URL on this image. So this is the URL on this. So we can tappable on this link. You can now create tappable link that will launch Safari. So we can customize on this link tutorial. This is a demo on this link tutorial. Suppose we have on this link, and we can access on this destinations URL, which is type of string. So we can remove on this label. Suppose which have used on this vstack. We're going to create on this vstack and image. This is the system name initializers. Suppose book dot fill, which have name on this image. Suppose book dot fill. We can create on this text. This is a let's go. We're gonna get on this text assign this value. Let's go book images show. We're gonna unwrap on this URL. Sorry, we can assign on this URL. So book.url. This is the use of book images. Suppose we can use of book images. So this is a book images URL. We can copy on this URL. Book images. We can assign on this book images. This is in this image show our code view. We can set on this URL and force unwrap on this URL. This is confirm on this. So destination URL. Non-function we can use of string, and you can use of destination URL. Okay, we can use of string. we can remove on this link tutorial. We're gonna create on this link. So this is the destination. Suppose destination which have on this initializer. Suppose destination initializers, we can access on this initializers. Link we can remove on this label, and we can access on this v stack command v force unwrap, and destination we can use of destination. So remove this lin link and destination URL. So this is a URL which is type of a string, and we can say apple.com. So we're gonna create on this link. So destinations. We're gonna create the stack. So image, system name, which have initialized on the system name. Which have initializer system name. Sorry, image initializer system name. This is the suppose book dot fill. Sorry, book dot fill, and we're gonna create on this text. So we can assign the text value. Let's go book show. We can assign on this URL on this book. Suppose this is the URL, and command copy on this URL. We can assign on this URL our URL is assigned on this URL. We can run on this cases command as we can run on this case. So let's go open on this images. So let's go book show. We can use the book icon. So book icon. So we can tab on this event. So we can handle it on this book image. This is a book image. Okay, we can use of URL link URL. So you can not create tappable link that will launch Safari. A link is a control in SwiftUI which enables you to navigate to a URL by opening Safari and loading desired website to it. Looks just link standard button. In order to properly use of link, you need to define with a text label and destination URL. This is a destination on this URL. So we're gonna apply this font. We're gonna apply this font, suppose title, and we're gonna apply this bold font weight. We're gonna apply this color, suppose purple color. We can resume on this. This is we're gonna apply this background, suppose which have one dot back, so dot frame. We're gonna apply this frame, suppose which have 200 width, and this is a 150 height, and we're gonna apply this remove on this alignment, and we're gonna apply this dot padding, And we'll apply the dot background color. Suppose which have background color dot yellow color. Suppose we're gonna apply this yellow color, and we're gonna apply this corner radius, suppose 12.0, corner radius 12.0. We can run on this. So this is a apply on this one. So let's go open your images. Then this simply we can use of foreground color purple, and we can use of. So this is a, well, we can assign on this. Suppose which have not, we're gonna apply this padding initial on this padding, apply, resume, and we're gonna apply this is a, we're gonna apply this spacing on this, suppose it's 20, we're gonna apply this spacing on this 20, and we're gonna apply this image height and width. Suppose we're gonna apply this image dot resizable dot frame 50 width and 50 height. We can apply this width. So we're gonna apply this width on this 250. We can show on this text and label. We can add all the text and label. So let's go. We're gonna apply this height. Suppose this is a 200 height, and we can show. We can run on this project and link tutorial. Tab on this link. We can use of show image. We can assign on this another link. Suppose which have another link. This is the you can use of images. Command C copy link, and we can use of run on this project link. So thank you for watching this. We can use of link tutorial in SwiftUI. This is a load on this image. This is a load on this images. We can use of URL tutorial. So thank you for watching this video. We can use of, you can now create a tapeable link that will launch Safari.